saying that Chelsea have won again. In-game analysis from the former Spurs captain Jamie Redknapp today. He's alongside our match commentators, the former Arsenal striker Alan Smith. And first, good afternoon to Martin Tyler.
Well, thank you, David. You're absolutely right. Tottenham were obviously hoping for better news from Goodison Park, but this game already had its own intrinsic sheet against Arsenal. It's his 11th North London derby. In front of him, Jan Vertonghen plays his 200th game for the club. Kieran Trippier is preferred to Kyle Walker on the right. Christian Eriksen kept Spurs in the hunt, you'll remember, with his prize goal at Palace on Wednesday. Son Heung-min comes into the starting 11 for Moussa Dembele, who's not 100% fit. Harry Kane, the only local lad in the team, looking to take it out on Arsenal by scoring for a 5th Premier League, recent 3 straight victories. As has a switch to 3 at the back, and Laurent Koscielny has made it after a midweek knock against Leicester. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Aaron Ramsey, who weren't in that team, do start today. Alexis Sanchez was up front in midweek, but he's back on the left now with Olivier Giroud recalled as the main striker. Premier League home games, and 15 in succession in all competitions. Here's Harry Kane with an early thrust for Spurs and an early save by Czech needed. Sanchez. Kieran Gibbs trying to get there. Out came Lloris. Michael Oliver, the referee, had a good look.
Maybe gets the touch and goes down. Gibbs will make those runs, but as you can see, it's a firm right hand by the Frenchman.
Support arriving for Spurs. Kane might not look for it, and Ali been close in, couldn't connect, and it looked a formality to knock it into the net.
Oh my word, how did he miss it? And most to the point, Oxlade-Chamberlain, what a challenge that was in the end, I think, just to put off Dele Alli. With a look to a shot here, Harry Kane. I thought he was going to pass
Chamberlain, pairing back. Son gets the better of him, and Spurs could be in. Son goes for goal. Eriksen doesn't find the goal. 2 big chances for Tottenham in quick succession.
Would you believe it? And you just wonder whether the occasion, these players are tightening up a touch. On another day, they'll be 2 up, Tottenham. Well, not mega thing on Oxlade-Chamberlain. And when it pops up in the air, he's got all the time in the world just to get himself set. Technically, so good.
Here's Ozil. Just behind round, he's got Gibbs with him. Oh, and it's needing a smart save by Hugo Lloris to stop Aaron Ramsey giving Arsenal the lead against the run of play.
It's a decent effort.
Out to Xhaka. Sanchez with a whip on it.
Hugo Lloris moved his feet pretty quickly early on here.
Header by Giroud. Michael Oliver blows. Well fought, but no goals. Dele Alli from close range couldn't turn one in. Great chance for Spurs. Christian Eriksen on a volley at the top of the bar, and he could have bowled the back of the net. Aaron Ramsey has been the most conspicuous teams this season at home. They've won the last 4 of those. Arsenal yet to win away. Trippier stepping in, comes for Wanyama to hit it! And it needed touching over by Czech.
Yeah, it's a decent effort. I think he saw it coming all the way, Petr Cech, so he was never overly troubled. Tottenham trying to set the pattern, more chances.
Arsenal were really static then, and the South Korean only hit the side netting. Could be costly. Kane got Eriksen with him. Harry Kane goes for goal, goes for glory.
Gabriel apologises, but he might. Simple pass given away.
Drop for Sanchez, and in fact it dropped for Olivier Giroud.
Just get the feeling with him he's not up to full speed. Yeah, it's been stop-start for him lately in the team. Everybody has to have a first time.
Here's Ali with a first-time shot, but maybe Eriksen, who can go through here. Cech smothers, and Ali tucks it away. And in the 10th minute of the second half, the breakthrough for Tottenham. Dele Alli has delivered again. Well, there won't be too many more goals in this famous old stadium for Spurs to celebrate. But this is a very precious one in the North London derby.
Well, it was a wonderful feat from Christian Eriksen. It eventually falls to him. Waltzing through here, Cech.
And here's Wanyama. Arsenal being really tested here. And down goes Kane. And Michael Oliver has given Spurs the penalty. It's all falling apart for Arsenal in a couple of minutes here.
He's in a good position, Michael Oliver. Had a little think about it and then pointed to the spot.
Early in the second half. He does. He scored in 5 in a row in the Premier League against Arsenal. And surely, above all else, get in behind Spurs. Arsenal back into... Ooh, and Lloris, I suppose it escaped his grasp for a millimetre, for a fraction of a second. Not enough for Giroud to be able to pounce.
I wanted to hit a dipping shot just there, but it wasn't sitting right.
Giroud in the approach this time. And Ali almost getting in his way for Tongan! Well, Czech's really in the firing line now.
Well, this time it was on for Tongan's favourite side on that left peg of his.
Moment for Arsenal. Wanyama, got Dele Alli with him. Looks for Kane. Harry Kane just trying to lift it over Cech, who again makes the kind of save that stops it getting really embarrassing for Arsenal here.
Well, these are the situations that can show Arsenal at their worst when they move.
Change, the grounds change, the song's still very much the same here, the Spurs marching in, and they win the last North London derby at White Hart Lane and will finish above Arsenal for the first time in 22 years. The bigger picture is of course to finish above Chelsea now. The gap, they've reduced to 4 points again. Harry Kane knocked in the second penalty that he earned for the side shortly after Dele Alli had poached the opening goal, the crucial goal. Dejection for Arsenal there. Hopes of reaching the top four. Taking a bit of a hit here, although with the Manchester clubs above them drawing, it's still not totally out of reach. Spurs with lots to do to change the balance of power in these parts. But their ambition is as lofty and as laudable as their new ground next door. They've beaten Arsenal 2-0.
The balance is certainly tilting though, isn't it? And the title race is not over yet. That has to be the message that Spurs are sending out here in emphatic style in a really impressive second half. They came out goalless at half-time and showed their intentions right from the off. And that 2-minute burst, which saw Dele Alli on the score sheet, Harry Kane brought down and then convert impressively from the spot, meant there was no way back for the Gunners on their final visit to this White Hart Lane. Fascinating day up and down the Premier League. Starting earlier at Old Trafford, Manchester United could only draw with lowly Swansea. Debatable penalty given to Marcus Rashford. Wayne Rooney converted it. Gylfi Sigurdsson then equalised with a stunning free kick and had a terrific chance to win it at the end. Middlesbrough twice in front against Manchester City through Negredo and Callum Chambers, Aguero and Gabriel Jesus with his fourth Premier League goal, pegging them back. Chelsea thumping Everton in the second half there at Goodison Park. All three goals coming after the break from Pedro in spectacular fashion, Gary Cahill and Willian late on. And Spurs seeing off Arsenal by 2-0. All those goals available to you on the Sky Sports Football Score Centre app right now. So it's as you were at the top, but the games are running out. 4 points the difference between Chelsea and Spurs, 4 games to go. Tottenham can still get to 89, which means that 9 points, 3 wins will do it for the leaders. Great day for Liverpool, who weren't in action, but watched as all the sides below them drop points. Manchester City, Manchester United, Arsenal and indeed Everton. While at the bottom, Sunderland relegated, a point for Middlesbrough today. They're 6 off safety. Swansea now just 2 off safety. 3 games to go at the foot.